The, right. What I'm trying to do is figure out how to create a custom flight plan. So a lot of the research I've done over the last day or so it's just turned up lots of people flying existing flight paths for commercial airlines. And honestly, I'm not really that interested in that, at least not in the moment. Maybe the bug will get me and I'll want to do that later on. What I want to do is explore and find places that I know and love or I'm interested in and want to see, and kind of have the joy of flying in that regard. And I think I figured it out. Initially, I thought the only way was the way I did it yesterday, which was editing a flight plan document that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 actually produces. However, that isn't, I don't believe that's the easiest way. So, first of all, what we're going to do is select um, a departure run airport, and I'm going to select my ridiculous Fern runway, and you'll see why Fern is ridiculous in a wee while. I'll set an arrival. I'm curious. I'm gonna land at Lossiemouth, which is an RAF base, and I'd be surprised if they'll let me land there, but let's go for it. Um, Now's the trick. So what I'm gonna do is bring on the browser. So I want to bring up Google Maps. And I'm gonna head up north to where my plane is. And we're going to explore this area. So I'm going to, let's see, what have we got? So I'm taking off from Fern. Fern is up here. What I'd like to do is zoom in and see if I can find anywhere. Right, Ardross is an interesting place. And what you do is you click. So what I just did was right click on the map and it brings up this little box down the bottom here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Hopefully you can. And at that point, what you do is don't take the larger font size number here. Go to the bottom one, copy that, bring up, go back into Flight Simulator, go over to the search box, and paste it in. And then what you do is you just click on it, left click on it, and what you'll see is the option here to add. And boom, I don't think I can name it, which is annoying. The other way that I've got, you can actually name it, but it's really convoluted. So you just have to remember where you're going. And what you have is a custom flight path. So if I go back to my browser, do this a couple more times. Excuse me while I actually bring it up in my screen. We'll zoom out. Ooh, five-ish, or fire-ish, sorry. That's a good one. I bet you that is basically just a flat piece of flat image on the landscape in the simulator, but we'll have a look anyway. So I've just left clicked next to the Irish monument. And we're going to do the same thing. We'll get cutting, or sorry, copying. Back into Flight Sim. It's better. And we go back up here. And paste. Then you get the option to add again. And boom, I have a custom flight path. Now I'm going to choose a slightly faster lane than I had earlier on because I just want to quickly check if this works properly. So I'll take this Cessna, that seems the fastest one within reason. I don't want to fly a jet over there. And then go back to the world map and fly. And I'll just get me flight stick. And I think that I've been searching for a way to make a custom flight path like that, and I think that is it. Gosh. Um, I think you can use that method to um, just spawn in midair as well. So you don't actually have to take off from a runway. You can just input that a coordinate from anywhere in the world and start flying. But that means that you could make a seriously interesting route inside Flight Simulator. The way I was doing it, I was having to um, edit a a kind of flight plan document, and it was really quite complicated. This way is dead simple. I forgot we're taking off from Fern. Fern is outrageous. I cannot believe this is in Flight Simulator. This is not a working airstrip. It's just insane. So this is live weather. So this is what it looks like, I guess, at the moment. So that's the I forgot to set you can set your cruising height. That's probably too high for me, but I think it'll let me off with it. I want to be flying closer to the ground. Right. Let's see if we can get some acceleration and take off. Flying through here for the first time this morning was wonderful. This is basically my homeland. I miss it very, very much. I haven't been back for quite a while. I've got a photography project on the go at the moment, which has had to be put on hold because I can't get back to the Highlands. Oh, stalling. Right, okay. I think that's it. I think that's custom route input. The only downside to doing it this way is that all you see here is the word custom. You can't name your points. So you have to remember where you're going. There is a much more convoluted way which does allow you to name your points. So that's us heading towards, I think I said our Dross. I think I did. There we go. Okay. It looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. Sun coming through the clouds. I think there is certainly a lot of opportunity for the photographer in me to do stuff here. That is just stunning. It'd be interesting to follow that river as well. I've walked to the top of here before. There's a monument. It's a bit of a folly, really, but it's quite sizable. Where the custom marker is, called the Firish Monument, series of arches, just in the middle of nowhere. And probably just yet another one of those things that landed gentry build for no reason, just to put their stamp on the landscape. Be very surprised if it's not just a flat pancake in this. Right, let's slow down. Laps. Yeah, you can see where it is, but it's not a structure in the game, which is a shame. That's the custom route has worked really well. I think my only thing would be I'd have to note down which uh, where I'm actually going, what the names of the places are. Really do wish the game had place names and things. I think this is all Ness. Right, where is my landing pattern? Oh, give me one. Let's follow the pattern. I've seen some interesting things land here. I used to play hockey against the RAF base team. So the big Hercules is coming in on a regular basis. Seriously impressive things. Beautiful. Got a fair amount of time to scrub off speed. Keeps on telling me that I'm too fast, but if I go any slower, I'll go underneath the pattern. Exciting to be landing here. First, there was some military jets in the pack. I'm doing 90. I can't be too fast. Feels like I should be dropping out of the sky at this point. Feels really slow. Reduce speed to 80 knots. Okay. I'm trying. I think I'm going to have to land a bit faster than that, I'm afraid, air traffic control. Come on. Come on. Just not shedding enough speed. It's a long runway, though, so. There we go. Land it. I am pressing and holding for. Ooh, hit the brakes. Come on. Anyway, the main point of this was just to show people how to do custom routes because I've been struggling to do it myself. So I hope that helped. What I'm going to do is edit this down into a highlight. So yeah, I hope it helped. If it did help, if this is on YouTube, then please do consider giving me a like. And if you haven't seen my work before, then consider subscribing if you want to see more. And stay safe, stay well, stay happy.